Righto guys, it's time to do your diesel filter. Whether you choose to do it yourself or get someone else to do it, go to Burson's. I don't care where you go, but this is one I get in Burson's. You can get better quality ones. And I don't know, it's a bit of 5mm Allen key. You'll know if it's the right size because it won't fit. That's your diesel filter there. All you gotta do is undo one clip. You actually don't even have to undo that clip to tell the truth, but I do. 3 Allen keys on the top. Don't lose the Allen keys. If you lose the Allen keys, or the bolts I should say, if you lose the bolts, it's all very sad after that, and we don't want sadness. One up there. This just simply lifts off, bit of a wiggle. That lifts off. Put it aside. Now, one thing you got to remember, that's your oil seal. All right, your seal. Throw that away. That's the filter. Just lifts out nice and easy. Mine's actually not all that bad. It's normally a lot worse than that, so I've obviously been getting good fuel. I can't remember the last time I did it, probably about 20,000 k's ago. I seem to do it more often. That's really clear in there. Yes, you can drain the bottom, pump the bottom out and drain the bottom, which is easy enough to do. Their container here. There was a little tiny bit of rubbish in there, not much. It's pretty clean in there now. Sit that back in there. Yeah, there's a little bit of rubbish in there, bugger all though, that's pretty good. Open up the new one. The new one should come with a new seal. That's that seal that sits back in there again. Now you've got to manipulate them a little bit because they're designed to sit in there with a bit of interference fit. So they should sit just nice and neat. That's the new one, nice and clean. Some have got a black dot on them. I think the genuine's got a black dot on. That's just why they are. That's it in there. That's back on. Put your 3 Allen keys back in again. Everyone does it different. I always like to turn them in by fingers first of all. That way I know I'm not stripping anything. Now if you've got an impact driver with the appropriate fitting for doing this sort of thing, I'll give you a hint. Throw it away and leave it for professionals. Don't use impact drivers and battery drills and that sort of thing for putting these in and out. They're supposed to be just a bit overhand tight, not swinging off them with bloody huge impact things. So much damage happens to bloody these cars nowadays because every mechanic has to use an impact driver because it's faster and far more damaging. We reconnect this because we didn't want to forget. Click, and that is your pump. What that does, that just fills it back up again. It'll take a little bit. You'll feel like it's got a bit of pressure on it, but it's pretty easy. And after a short time, it will go really hard to press. And that's because basically that reservoir is full. Now, these things are self-bleeding. Oh, it's getting a bit harder now. These are self-bleeding, so don't get stressed about it. Even if you don't do this, it'll just mean the car will wind over for longer before it pumps. But gone are the days and even a 10mm on the side of the mountain trying to bleed diesel engines. Thank God for that, if you believe in them. Righto, so that's going hard now. So took a little bit, but that's rock hard now. You can't pump that at all anymore. You start the motor and Toyota does the rest. That's all you got to do, guys.